Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Jay Gonzalez. On today's episode, we're going to be discussing when everything was perfect until you guys had a baby. You know what time it is, folks? Let's get controversial. Welcome back. I'm your host, Jay Gonzalez. I do appreciate you guys joining me on the show today. And let's go ahead and kick it off, folks. This topic is coming from Jack from Back of the Yards in Chicago. And he says, can you please touch base on having kids in a relationship and the problem it causes for men? All right, first off, Jack, again, thank you very, very much for submitting the topic today. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, here's the thing. Everyone thinks that sometimes having a kid, having a baby is such a great thing, especially if you're in a relationship where both of you guys love each other and you guys been together a while and you just want to, make it complete by bringing a baby into the world. Now, that's all fine and dandy, but what if I told you, that sometimes having kids leads to the death of a relationship? It leads to being the worst decision you've ever made, okay? Now, this isn't for the men that have weak pull-out game or got one drunk night and got some girl pregnant or anything in that nature. This is for the men that are in committed relationships, okay, that have been for quite some time, for years at times. In certain situations, you're living with her. Or she's living with you, either or, but you guys are together, okay? This is for those men, right? Not for the ones that, got trapped with a baby or anything like that. This is not for you. Okay. Now this is for the men that, are respected, that are loved, that are adored, okay, that are respected, that she loves spending time with you, that she values your time, values your opinion. And in most cases, the topic for some of these men, or I would say most of these men that are in that situation right there I just described, the topic of having kids has come up. It has. Now, whether it's planned or whether it just happens out the blue, both parties are usually happy. Okay? They're usually so happy that, they're doing things like planning registries, looking for names. They're so excited to tell all their family and friends. As a man, you feel so proud of yourself. You feel so proud that you're about to be a father. And you feel so proud that, you're about to have a baby with the woman that you love. You couldn't have picked a better mother, a better person, a woman who has so much love to give, that's so caring, that's so honest, that's just could be a fantastic mom. Then the baby's born. And you start noticing a change, okay? She's not the same way she used to be. She's more argumentative. She's has more mood swings. She lacks the respect she used to have for you. She gets easily annoyed, easily triggered with you. And I know some people might say, and in many cases it is the case, it's a little bit postpartum. Men know that. And they start to improvise. They start to, fill in the blanks, assist her where she needs to be assisted. They start, being home as much as possible so they can give her as much breaks, even though they're working a full-time job to keep food on the table, to take care of their family. They still make it a priority to come home and make sure that she gets a break from the baby for as long as you're home at times. After a couple weeks, things starts changing a little for the better, I would say. And you see she's got more of a bonding with the baby. Everything is great, her and the baby wise. And you find yourself being more relieved of some of the obstacles you had to overcome due to the fact that you had to work a full-time shift and then come home and give her a break with the baby, which she deserves one. Now, after a couple of weeks, she finds herself attached to the baby. They bonded more. Everything is a lot better with the relationship-wise between her and the baby. But the relationship between you and her hasn't improved. She's still very argumentative. She still could be very cold at times. She lacks the affection that she used to give you. you end up feeling almost as if, and I hate to say it, but at times you're jealous of the fact that all the babies getting the attention. Now, this might be some cases that men go through some postpartum as well. But in this scenario, the man is feeling ignored. He's feeling neglected. He's feeling unappreciated. He's feeling like what effort he does means nothing. He's feeling like his being there doesn't matter. And at times he's feeling jealous of his own child. He sits there and he daydreams on how things used to be. He sits there and he remembers on all the good times and the good memories and the good laughs. And he misses her. And it's almost like if he's living with a ghost, because he sees her, but she's not really there. She's not the same person that she was before. And this at times becomes a little bit overbearing for men. This at times leads to men just giving up and not wanting to even deal with it. This causes men to walk away. And some men, honestly, and not that it's a good thing, and to be honest with you, it's wrong, but some men don't even want any affiliations with the baby unless they have affiliations with the mom. The mom was everything to them. The baby is also a part of their life. They also love the baby, but the mom is where it all began. They loved the mom before they loved the baby. And some might say that's selfish, and maybe it is. It's sad that this goes unnoticed for men. It's sad that, you know what, nobody really cares. They usually say just suck it up. But it's real. So before you guys decide to have the baby, make sure you sit down and you talk. You talk about it with your partner. Babe, please, the way things are right now between you and me, I don't want them to change. The baby's meant to enhance us. Is meant to, bring us closer together and start this little family that we're trying to create here. But she cannot forget that, you know what? She loved you before the baby. And at the end of the day, there's the man that's going to sit there and bust his ass to make sure you go without needing nothing. Because he loves you and he loves the family he's building. But for whatever reason, if the way you treat him changes in a worse way, then honestly, it was never meant for you guys to be together. I recommend getting some counseling or whatever you got to do, but if that's the case, if you can only love one thing at a time, or all your love is combined to just loving the baby, and you have no more love for him, or you only see him in a negative light, or you don't even see him the same way as in a romantic level, you find yourself not wanting to be as intimate with him, not wanting to give him a kiss before he goes to work, not wanting to greet him before he comes home, at times slacking off on cleaning the house, even cooking for him, then seek help. Try to save the relationship. If not, then he's going to go, or you're probably going to push him away. So, those of you guys that are watching, please let me know your thoughts below. Comment. Let me know, have you had a baby with the woman, and the minute you guys had the baby, situation changed? Let me know your story. Tell me your thoughts. And those women, if you had a man and things didn't work out, and he only wants to be in a kid's life just to be with you, please comment below. Let me know your thoughts on that as well. So until the next one, folks, I am your host, Jay Gonzalez. This has been another episode of Just a Bit Controversial. And until the next one, keep it controversial. Peace out.